when people are honest about how they feel, often the people around them feel more comfortable, not less.
Yeah.
Now, it's one thing, if someone's having a difficult day and they're in a low mood and they're expecting other people to make them feel better, that's a burden that people can feel, and that can cause distance.
Yeah.
But if you're not expecting anyone else to fix it, you're just owning how you feel, that there's actually something that's quite intimate and quite connecting about that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just taking the plunge and doing it.
Yeah. And
Really?
it does take some courage to do that.
And I think if I hadn't had these sessions at all, I think I wouldn't know who I would be speaking to.
Yeah.
Because I think, I'm incredibly open during these sessions.
Yeah.
But I feel like with my friends and things like that, I feel like I find it hard to be unless like I've had a drink and we're on that subject of conversation.
Yeah. Half bottle of wine before you come in.
So just down something on the Northern Line. But like those are like the cases where I feel like I can talk.
Yeah.
But also it's with very few friends, and it's with And also what happens is I usually immediately regret it. Not immediately, but I usually regret it like the next day. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have told them this thing about my life, kind of thing.
Is that because your inner critic starts beating you up the next day? So it says you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
They're going to judge you. They're going to be thinking this. So I think that there are times that we can over-disclose. Like I'm not saying that you just tell everyone everything you think and feel the whole time. Like, of course, there are appropriate places for having certain boundaries and certain ways where we go, I'm not going to tell that person this thing because I actually don't trust them not to keep it a secret, for example. So I think boundaries are really important. And if we spend our whole life hiding how we feel and kind of protecting how we feel, we spend our whole life hiding. And there's something which is very connecting about emotional honesty.
Yeah.
But really, I suppose my challenge to you and my invitation to you is that being braver about how you feel emotionally, in a sense, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because the more that you do it, the more people respond in a positive way, the more you actually feel closer to people and more supported by people, the easier it then becomes to do it.